Hello, welcome to the GMAT tutorial on number theory. Today we will be looking at the topic of remainders. This problem appears in the GMAT 600 plus range on the GMAT CAT, and the question reads as follows. A number n leaves a remainder of 4 when divided by 33. What are the possible remainders of when n is divided by 55? So we have a number n that leaves a remainder of 4 when divided by 33. And we are asked to find what could be the possible remainders when n, which we don't know, is divided by 55. The first step in solving such problem is to calculate the least common multiple, because we could easily see that we have 55 and 33 which have a common factor 11. So the least common multiple of 33 and 55 would be 165. In case you don't know how to calculate the least common multiple, please watch other YouTube videos or grab a textbook on high school mathematics and refresh your fundamentals. Now, having said this, we could represent n in a format that includes 33. So n could be rewritten as 33x plus 4, where x is an integer. And x could take values 0, 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth. Having represented n in this format, we now need to find all the values of n which are less than 165. So to do so, we apply various values of x from 0 to n and see what are the values of n that are less than 165. Let me do it for you. With x equals 0, n becomes 33 times 0 plus 4, it would be 4. So 4 is less than 165, so we keep it. With x equals 1, n becomes 3 times 1 plus 4, 33 times 1 plus 4, that would be 37. With x equals 2, n becomes 33 times 2 plus 4, that becomes 70. X equals 3 equals 33 times 3 plus 4, it would be 103. For the value of x equals 5, we see that the value of n is greater than 165, so we ignore it. Let me create some space. So we know that the least common multiple of 33 and 55 is 165. Therefore, 165 is divisible by 55, as is 165 divisible by 33. Therefore, we could rewrite n as follows. These are the remainders that we calculated here. Why are these remainders? Because we know that 165n is perfectly divisible by both 33 and 55 because it's the least common multiple, and we are now tasked with finding the values of n that are divisible by 55, but we don't know what numbers are divisible by 55 and what are the remainders when we divide n by 55. Therefore, we need to do this step to identify all possible values of n that are less than 165, so we have the range that we could work with. So the possible values of n could be these are all the possible values of n that we should be working with, or that match this criteria, which is n less than 165. Now let us calculate the remainders when we divide n by 55. So let's take the first number. The remainder divided by 55. The percentage symbol represents a modulo operator. So we know that 165n is divisible by 55 because 165 is a multiple of 55. So the remainder would be 0. However, the remainder when we divide 4 by 55 would be 4. The next number is 165n plus 37. The remainder when we divide it by 55 would be 37 because 37 is less than 55. So that would be the remainder when we divide 37 by 55. So 37 we keep it. The next number is same logic. 165n is divisible by 55. So the remainder would be 0. However, 70 when we divide by 55 leaves a remainder of 15. Take the next number. So again 165n is perfectly divisible, whereas 103 is not perfectly divisible. So the remainder would be 48. The last number is 165n plus 136. So 55 times 2 would be 110. So 26. So the possible remainders when we divide n by 55 would be 4, 37, 15, 48 and 26. So this is the answer. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have fun preparing for GMAT.